Hi, hello, namaste. How are you, my dear students? I think all you're fine at home. So, in the last part, we have discussed about the factors. So, today we are going to discuss the factor consciousness, cellular structure, and about the all living factors. Clear? The first one is consciousness. So, what do you mean by consciousness? So, if you see, the living beings are having conscious, we will say. Yes, so the ability to respond and stimuli is known as a consciousness, which is only for living beings. Am I right? Next is plants. Plants also living being. Yes, what about the consciousness in plants? They have no consciousness, but they do respond for temperature, pressure, humidity, rainfall, etc. That we are calling as a photoperiodism. Photoperiodism in the sense plants will respond towards light especially. Or example, you take animals. So they are seasonal breeders. So according to the season, they will participate in reproduction. Okay, so mainly you have to remember is the living beings are having self-consciousness that we are calling as a response. So immediately we have any reaction, okay, cold or hot, so immediately we will react. So that we are calling as a consciousness, that is a self-consciousness. Understand? One more factor I am going to tell is the coma patients. The coma patients, what? So it we can say they are alive. For example, they are alive. Yes, but if you pour any hot water or any cold or anything, they have no response. That we are saying as a self-response is absent in coma patients. That is one exceptional here. So incorrect statement. So in this particular consciousness topic, this coma patient is an exceptional. But this self-consciousness is a defining property for living beings. Okay, so because the plants also having the response. So that is clear. Next one we are taking about the homeostasis. So what do you mean by homeostasis? It is the self-response or a self-responding towards the internal environment. So according to all living beings, okay, so all are responding to external factors that we know. So along with that, one more phenomena which is having with only the living beings is nothing but homeostasis. That response towards the internal environment along with the external environment we are calling as a homeostasis. Next one is cellular structure. So what do you mean by cellular structure? The name indicating cellular, cell structure. Clear? Prokaryotes and eukaryotes are having a specific cell structure. Am I right? So coming to the living beings are eukaryotes. What is the difference between the prokaryote and eukaryote? Eukaryotes are having the main cell organelles. Yes, the specific nucleus is present and membrane bound cell organelles are present, and coming to the prokaryote, unicellular. Am I right? So that is the main difference between the prokaryote and eukaryote. Membrane bound cell organelles are absent here, and nucleus is not well defined here. And coming to the eukaryotes, it is well defined. Example of eukaryotes is the plants and animals. So what is difference between the plant and animal? Plant is having centrally located vacuole. Okay, and in animals the vacuole is absent. So vacuole is helpful for only storing food material. In animal, cell wall absent. In plant, cell wall is present. That is the difference between plant and animal, but they comes under eukaryotes. So this is a well designed process of eukaryotes, which is having a cell. A structural functional unit of life is called as cell, and group of cell we are saying as a tissue, group of tissue as an organ system, and next one is organism, that we are saying as a living beings. So this is the factor for living being that we are calling as a cellular structure. So that is about the cellular structure, homeostasis, and next one we completed the consciousness. So remaining two factors, adaptation and energy, okay, we'll see in next part. Okay, thank you for watching.